Hi there.
You might have heard that the £500 Asher Trust project has just sold out.
So has the £2,000 football pitch for Glad's house.
And £7,000 worth of porridge for Mary's Meals.
Of course, the question on everyone's lips is,
How did they do that?
And I'll show you where the answers lie. In here.
and here is our 4-part masterclass on project success.
Okay, when we talk about a project, we're actually talking about a whole host of bits.
First up, there's the film, the bit you've been working really hard on. So big thanks for that. Our internet stats show that See the Difference viewers spend anything between 19 and a whacking 6.5 minutes on a page. So we wanted to work out why. It turns out that the key to success is the story and real-life characters and experiences that people can relate to. It's also a good chance to think of each story as the beginning of an ongoing relationship. This year we're sending kids to school. Next year we're helping them go to university, for example.
Next up is the ask, the amount of money that you're after. Research is showing us that lower figures do particularly well. Good old Mary's Meals and their £7 mug of porridge being a perfect example. Even if you can't ask for a tiny sum, having something tangible and achievable is really important. Even if they can't afford big amounts, donors want to feel that they're making a project happen, so it's worth breaking those giant sums down into smaller components. Bikes, feet, porridge, downloads, books, grab bags, sleepovers. You get the point.
Let's talk about the words next. The right headline and project description make all the difference. Imagine the kind of things that catch your eye when you read the newspaper and the kind of things that don't. Charismatic, snappy, entertaining and informative are excellent qualities. Lengthy, worthy, corporate and generic are all best avoided.
And finally, feedback. Now, it's tempting to think about this as something that happens later, but when you think it's the reason why someone would come back and buy again or tell a friend about the amazing thing that they achieved, you realise it's essential. The feedback from Asher, Macmillan, Glad's House, ICANN and Brainwave have all shown exactly where the money went and what an amazing difference it made. And it made the donors cry, share the story and head back to the site to donate again. We know because we rang them up and spoke to them. Time to buff up the pledges, throw the stock photos in the bin and start thinking about snapshots and phone calls from those on the ground. We can advise you technically, of course.
So we've been working with some of our charity partners and adjusting some of their projects to see how we can get them to fly off the shelves.
Ace Africa have dropped their Jiggers price point to a price per foot level, and Bookade have adapted their text to highlight summer reads.
We've worked with Inter University to build on the characters in their film. Big Insta'd up the Hope Foundation and got a shot of dashing soldiers to advertise Troop Aid.
We're about to extend our sample group to another 30 projects now, and we'll share our findings in early October.
So what's next?
Well, you can probably expect a call from our production team to discuss how to finesse your particular project to make the most of the findings.
And our marketing team are hard at work. They're schmoozing celebrities, starting conversations all over the internet and planning some smashing banner campaigns.
And we're working on a big campaign starting late October, running all the way up to Christmas.
More about that in the next update.
Till then, stay in touch.